All right, so ladies, the warm weather is here now, and it's time to get your glow on for the summer. But if you want to protect your skin while still looking like a bronze goddess, then sunless tanning is really the way to go. Joining us this morning with all the secrets to a flawless tan is Kate Richard from Beauty and Maine, and I am so excited to talk about this because I am very fair-skinned. I don't have a lot of time to go to the beach, so I'm always looking for the latest and greatest. So what did you bring with you today?
Well, we have a great selection, and I think we're all familiar with self-tanners and why they're so important now. We're protecting ourselves from the sun, but the application is still an effort for most women.
It is, and I don't think we often do it the right way. Certainly you recommend exfoliating and things like that. Tell us about some of the tools you use.
So one of the things that's most important, you've exfoliated, you've evened out your skin tone, but you want to introduce some sort of hydration to the areas that are really dry.
Okay.
So a body oil is a great way to do it. It's going to repel some of the self-tanner, elbows, knees, ankles, the areas that tend to collect and develop a little bit more product. Give them a nice coating with a dry oil. It's really going to buffer away the solution. So after you've sufficiently evened out all of the skin, the dry areas are gone, you're really getting into tools and techniques at this point.
Okay.
So you pick your color, you find the self-tanner that you're comfortable with. One of the things I love to do is use a micro cloth. They're great for everything, but they're also great for self-tanning. You take it like this, keep it rolled up, and those areas that are a little harder to reach, behind the knees, back of the thighs, you buff, buff, buff with the microfiber. It takes away any finger marks, any streakiness, and it kind of just smooths everything into submission.
Nice.
Hands, face, hairline, anywhere that's a little harder to blend.
Yeah, because I think sometimes Patrick has accused me of having like a little finger mark from where it doesn't get, especially like right back here where
and you can't reach. It's great on your back too, to kind of rub across the middle of your back.
That is a great
fantastic tip.
All right, so let's say you say, you know what, I need something maybe a little thicker in some areas. You brought in some body makeup. So how does that work?
So you've done your self-tanning. Sometimes even if you haven't gotten rid of all the streaks, body makeup can be fantastic. It's water resistant, it sprays on, it's an instant color. It's great for taking the color up a notch, and it's also great for covering anything that's kind of unsightly on your legs or arms, veins, red spots, anything like that.
Okay.
So you sprays on, it's a nice thin mist, you just buff it in with your hands, breaks your color up a notch, it has a little bit of a glow to it, so it gives your skin kind of a soft focus look, takes your color up a notch.
Now, can you do that right before you're going into the water, or do you recommend maybe doing it the day before?
You can do it right before you go in. It's water resistant, so it's going to stay put.
Okay, and lastly, every girl's best friend in the summer, bronzer. What do you recommend?
Absolutely. Pick a bronzer that matches the way your chest colors. So if you get a little peachy here, if you get a little pink here, pick a color that has that undertone to it. It's great to get a palette like this that has a couple different options to it and really give yourself the advantage of kind of contouring your face. You can cut into your cheekbones, you can cut under your jawbones, get rid of anything you don't like right here, give yourself a nice high collarbone. Use it in many ways. Color, but also to kind of chisel and whittle away a little.
Highlighting. So a wide array of some great tips and products. Thank you so much for sharing those with us. And we want to let you know if you miss any of these sunless tanning, bronzing tips, you can just head to our website at foxprovidence.com.